Because I cannot manage a man like you. Because I cannot manage a man like you who is not ready to understand.
I cannot allow you as a person to keep communicating with your ex.
I don't get it. Why? Why?
Because I don't want it.
I don't get it.
It's unhealthy for me.
It's unhealthy for you.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Even when I ended the relationship very well with my ex, I don't
know if you ended it.
You know, because that was the reason why you came into my life. He knows. That was the reason why he came into my life. In the first place, when the relationship ended,
you're welcome to the Governor TV, and today we are going to be looking at a critical topic that I'm sure will be bugging some people before now, and the topic is keeping in touch with your ex. And with me here we have Mr. Chinedu, all the way from a distant land. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us. And then we have Princess Annabelle, the Swagalicious Princess.
Always.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So, on this topic, keeping in touch with your ex. Okay, I'll be starting with you, Princess.
Yes, please.
On this topic, keeping in touch with your ex, what's your opinion about it? Do you think it is right to keep in touch with your ex? An ex is someone whom you've had a relationship with before, and then for some reason it didn't work out, and then you guys had to part ways. Mm-hmm. So what's your opinion? Do you think it is right to keeping in touch with your ex on any matter at all?
Hell yeah. Yes, it is very, very important to keep in touch with your ex. Okay, so I'm talking from a married woman's perspective. Mm-hmm. Okay, I mean, it all depends on how the relationship ended. But if it's ending on a good note, there are relationships, there are farewells that ends on a good note. It could be the family, it could be blood-related issues, like maybe blood group and stuff like that. And then we didn't continue the relationship. Do you understand? Why would you now say I should completely cut off totally someone that made me? To an extent.
What if the person didn't make you?
No, so I'm just saying, I'm talking from the good vibe aspect. Why I want cut relationship where don't make me? He was part of the contributing factors to the husband who I commit presently now. Then you said I should end the relationship. Mr. Junior, I don't understand. Why are you giving that gaze? I mean, Norma, I'm sorry. I'm not end the relationship. Even if I'm married, would continue having
and you think
a discord. What are the emotions you're talking about
ecstasy,
here? What ecstasy? What fantasy? It should be at that level where I'm married. I expect myself. Do you understand? Nothing sexual at all. We're growing for Christ's sake. It's gonna last forever. That's what I want you to understand. It's gonna last forever. So and now there has to be a synergy between myself and my husband. Though. So before I get into marriage with you, I'll tell you I had a relationship and this is how it ended. So we're still talking. If you're cool with it, we go ahead with the marriage. If you're not cool, I'll go back and go. What are we talking about?
I like your vibe.
Yes,
so
yes.
Mr. Chinedu, what's from her perspective? What do you think?
You don't need to ask. He's looking at me
right, considering what she has said, would you keep in touch with your ex, even though you're married or in a relationship with someone else?
All right, to me, it's very, very unhealthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it can prevent you investing in your current relationship.
Exactly.
And it may cost emotional downfall.
Exactly.
Now, let me tell you. Remember, because old firewood easily catch fire.
Exactly. And the new one.
Old firewood easily catch fire.
But they still they quench them. They still they quench them. Both the old and the new, they still they quench them.
I want you to understand here. Old firewood easily catch fire.
True.
To me as a person, it's totally no to me that you are in a current relationship. You don't have any right to start talking, to start having a communication.
Excuse, did you say I don't have any rights?
You don't.
Okay.
You don't. Reason because you are in a current relationship, because you can't tell me that your ex, you left your ex because of a genotype or whatever.
And then you
That might there's a reason why you left your ex.
Yeah.
So you don't have that reason to start going back to communicating with your ex.
What are we communicating on? That is what you should be
if,
asking.
See, let me tell you something.
What are we communicating on?
I said before, there's another thing that I said, because old firewood easily catch fire.
I understand
Reason
you
because
perfectly.
when you keep communicating with your ex, definitely the feelings, the emotion will start coming back. You know, women as per se, they are very, very soft.
Yeah.
You understand? There is a way the guy will start,
and men are not
there's
soft.
a way the guy will start begging you and all that. You'll be like,
why?
You understand?
Why?
We are all human beings. You understand? Because normally women itself work with feelings.
Exactly.
Women work with feelings. Women don't easily fall apart. When they fall, God forget it. You understand? So that is why it's not, both the men and the women, it's not good for you to communicate with your ex.
Yeah.
So that's my own thing.
I don't know why you're hearing this.
So I'm hearing because, I will cite some of his opinions. Okay. So he said something about, emotions rising. And then you think, emotions won't rise. And now considering the fact that genotype issue, could be a reason why people separate, and it doesn't easily kill the emotions. You think it is right keeping in touch with someone whom is just something as genotype? It's not as though you guys had a serious fight.
There's no serious fight. In fact, I'm talking from not my own personal experience, but someone's experience that
and you're measuring it. Are you measuring it with your experience?
Listen,
and
I'm measuring, and I'm also talking generally.
Okay.
If the relationship ended well, Mr. Chinedu will sit down for years still they talk to him ex, whether you like it or not.
How do you know?
I don't need to know. I'm just telling you the reality. He still has check his phone.
Okay.
Ask his wife.
Did you check it? Few minutes?
Ask his wife. Let's bring her to this studio. She'll go tell you, say, at some point, he still had something to do with his ex. I mean, these are things that would even help your relationship grow. Why? You could have a problem with your current partner.
And then you go to seek advice.
No. And that could actually be it. You
could
even seek advice from your ex. I've had someone told me last week that whenever she just feels bored, because the husband she married him, and there's some men that are really not trying. Do you understand? She married her husband, and he's not that kind of person that has all that vibe and all that. You know women. And all of a sudden, this person calls in, tries to check up on her, maybe through text message or call, and they had conversation. From her voice, he sensed that something was wrong. Babe, what is happening? This way you're talking like this. And this is a woman that left the house. The husband saw her physically. Yet she couldn't trace that something was wrong with his wife. And she told me, can you imagine? Someone I've left for over 10 years. We don't even talk. Just this one call, when you call, he don't know something wrong with me.
Call addressing her by the word babe?
No, I'm just using this here now.
Okay.
It could be her name he called. It could be Nkechi. It could be Nkiruka, my name. It could be any name. It could be Miriam. Do you get? But he said, hey, why are you sounding like this? What's wrong with you? Can we go on video call? Are you okay? He said, no, I'm walking on the road. Okay, just find a corner. Let's talk. And she had a conversation with him for like 5 minutes.
As a relationship therapist.
Do you understand? Some of these people are actually your relationship therapists because they know you better than your current partner. They were there when you were nothing, and now they're still here when you're married. So they can be able to phantom when you're okay and when you're not. So I would keep my relationship with my ex as long as we ended well.
Okay. Mr. Chinedu, she said something about her ex knowing her. Some of your ex know you better. Why do you think it is all right to see your ex as someone who knows you better than your spouse?
Sorry, I may use the word useless. Why I said it because, even when I got married, this ex of a thing would have caused an issue in my family. You understand? That would have made me and my wife maybe would have got separated. You understand? So at a point,
whose ex, sir? Sorry to ask. Your
my
ex?
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you said something about me, like if maybe you should ask me.
I
You
prophesied.
didn't prophesy anything. So because of that, we are keeping in touch.
Yeah.
When my wife found out, it becomes an issue, and I've seen that this will affect my marriage. So the best thing I could do is block her, delete her number, block her from all social media that she can be able to get through me. Are you getting me? Now let me come to what you're saying. As a woman, your man in question is not understanding you. Let me tell you something. See, communication matters a lot.
I haven't said communication doesn't matter.
Wait, communication matters a lot.
God.
Because there are some people, every day we learn. We learn every day by day. You understand? It's you as a person, because most of you just call, babe, can't you see that I'm not happy with this? You've called his attention. Are you getting me? You've called his attention for him to be aware that, oh, see, I'm not happy with this, and that something is very wrong. You understand? With that, he himself can be able to now understood that if my wife is in this mood, or if my husband is in this mood, there is an issue on ground. So how can I be able to find out what the problem is? It's by me calling down my partner close, asking what the problem is. Then he or she can be able to open up to you and say, this is what is happening. By then, the communication there is communication there. Now, you cannot tell me because your ex maybe must have chatted you. Normally, you can say, babe, how are you doing? How is today? I'm not fine. That word, I am not fine.
She hasn't even said she's not fine. Come on. If you're cutting me.
You cannot tell me, okay, you called somebody on phone. Normally, if I'm speaking with you on phone, you are my ex. When you are not fine, I know there is something wrong. Because I've given you that room to know that it's not fine.
I was about saying that.
Are you getting me? I've given you the room to know that all is not well. But what if you call me, hello, how are you doing? I'm good though, I'm okay. How is everything? Fine, I'm good. The person in question will not suspect there is something wrong. Because the way you answer the call make the person understand there is something wrong.
Pretense.
Why he has to ask?
Pretense.
Or she has to ask. Are you getting me? Pretense. So you have given that person that room to come in. You have given that person room to come in at the first place. So that is just the truth.
Yeah. Princess Annabelle, I think you are speaking in from the aspect of a woman. Wait, I'm coming. So if you were let's say he is your husband and then he is keeping in touch with his ex, how would you feel? Because if you are the woman who is keeping in touch with your ex, I'm sure you wouldn't expect your husband to feel bad. But for women, our emotions, how would you feel?
Honestly speaking, it all depends on personality, traits, and the kind of person you are. Do you understand? If I am a man and my wife once in a while talks with her ex, I will be the one to even ask her, this your bobo, how far? Where is he now? Once in a while, I could even ask such questions. I don't even know where he is.
Woman will keep up with that.
Listen. I'm speaking from an aspect of a man, from the aspect, I beg your pardon, of a man. Now he's saying it's not healthy. And I'm saying what is not healthy here is the type of communication you are having with this. You know, say plenty X, they give people work for government house. Wait now. Mr. Chinedu, wait.
Someday, somehow, feelings must surely come.
What kind of feelings are you? Then that is when the husband should do a better job in the bedroom. What are you talking about? Feelings.
Do a better job with communication.
You should do a better job in communication. Do a better job in the bedroom. Don't look at it like I'm saying things sarcastically, even though it looks like that. I'm talking as a relationship expert here. There's nothing wrong in talking with your ex, because some ex, they even give the husband food for house. Some ex, they give the ex girlfriend off positions for offices. I've seen that happen. And the husband will not be against that one, but he'll be against the communication. What are we communicating? We're not going sexual, we're not going romantic. We're just talking maturely. If you can be mature, if you can be mature enough.
Forget about being mature.
No, if you can be mature enough, Mr. Chinedu.
Nobody is matured when it comes to feelings.
Yeah.
Nobody is matured. No matter, even if
there is.
Even if you're the president.
I said there is.
Even if you're the president, calm down, man. Princess, let me tell you. Even if you are the president.
You don't get what you wanted me for, yes, sir.
Princess, even if you're the president, even if you are the so-called bishop or pastor, let me make this thing clear to you. This is what we are human beings. Blood is running.
It depends on the kind of emotions you wear, sir. You're not getting what I'm saying. He is, maybe, I don't know where he's coming from based on his emotions, but I'm tied to being married. Mind you, I have not said I've not respected my husband. I have not said I don't love my husband. I have not said no. That is why I said before, excuse me, sir. That is why I said before I get married to him, I will tell you, if possible, I'll tell you all my body counts. So you get to know the kind of body you are getting married to, and know if you're able to keep up with it.
So if he's not ready to keep up, what happen?
Yeah, he goes now, bro. He goes.
This is where you've already.
No, he goes now.
Already made.
What are you telling me?
Wait, no, you are coming to the aspect of
he should understand, because if he's sir, if he comes up to tell me this is the kind of relationship he has had, this is not the kind of girlfriends they still talk. The baby is doing well or she's not doing well. He won't help him. If he gets in, if he do for her because they ended well. She didn't really do nothing wrong. Sometimes having a family go say they don't want this person. And meanwhile, they don't care about how you feel about that person. And speaking on behalf of so many marriages out there that are going through a lot. The woman is locked down to being married. That's why they get plenty divorce cases. How many divorces did they get for Abuja courts? Go and check it out. Because of some of these little things that we don't look into. And then you want to be an alpha person in relationship to say there's no flexibility. Come on. Your wife should be given an opportunity. If she wants to, she feels like. Now make Oyibo people better pass us now. And I tell you true, because it's an open relationship, even in marriage. Why are you making it so hard? Because I don't marry you, so...
There's something you said here. There's something you said.
I don't get it.
You said you would tell him if he's not comfortable with it.
Simple. Yeah.
You understand? You've already informed him. You've already told him. Now, if the man has to check that, I'm not comfortable with this now, you cannot tell me that I will get married to you and you keep communicating with your ex.
No.
Okay, let's assume.
No.
Okay, let's assume. Let's say in the night. You people have, it's just a normal conversation, normal talk. You talking.
Me and who?
Wait,
me and ex. Why would my ex call me at night? No.
Why would you even call him at all?
Why would my ex call me at night? There should be I'm talking about a mature and healthy conversation. You're not getting my point. Mr. Chinedu is all about emotions, sexuality, but that's not where I'm coming from.
No matter
don't be too difficult on yourself.
Prove you wrong. No matter
you can't prove me wrong on this, sir.
A relationship, a past relationship.
But sir, you can't prove me wrong on this now. You can't.
Just calm down. No matter how you are trying to make it matured. No matter how you are trying to make it matured, sister,
bro,
let me tell you, there must be something must involve someday. Okay, let me just ask you this question. Maybe your ex gave you a work. Now, it happens that both of you have to go on a business trip.
I'm listening.
Going on a business trip with your ex because your ex is your boss or your ex must have given you a work.
Who told you that the job he gave you was in his office? Have I said that?
Wait, I'm just telling you something. Going on a business trip. So your husband is at home. You are on a business trip with your ex. What does he
So something must happen.
On a layman understanding.
Excuse me, sir.
Even if nothing happens.
Something must happen.
Even if nothing happens.
Mentality has damaged a lot of our mindsets. The way we take in negative things. Why can't we just see positivity in everything?
You are talking about so many divorces in Nigeria.
Yes.
Let me now tell you. Is this same X of a thing is still causing a lot of issues in marriage?
Yeah.
causing a lot of divorce in marriage?
Because you didn't communicate in the right way. Simple.
Because
I cannot manage a man like you. Because I cannot manage a man like you who is not ready to understand.
I cannot allow you as a person to keep communicating with your ex.
I don't get it. Why? Why?
Because I don't want it.
I don't get it.
It's unhealthy for me.
It's unhealthy for you.
Yes.
Really.
Yes.
Even when I ended the relationship very well with my ex.
I don't know if I don't know if you ended it well.
You know. Because that was the reason why you came into my life.
Was I there?
He knows.
Was I there?
That was the reason why you came into my life. In the first place. When the relationship ended.
When you ended the relationship, I knew you.
If the relationship has not ended.
I wasn't there.
If the relationship has not ended, you wouldn't have been in my life in the first place.
That's what we're saying here.
So it has ended, and that makes
you keeping him as a side piece, and then your ex, as the main chick.
You can't be possible on this.
He is the husband in the situation.
If it didn't end, you wouldn't have met.
Yes, if the relationship didn't end well or ended badly, he wouldn't have had the opportunity to come. So because he has come, I expect him to come and ask, did you date anybody who was there? Do you know, was there someone before I came? So I'm not open up and tell him. I'm going to tell him, say, see what happened.
It's a very stupid thing for me to ask a grown-up lady if you have dated somebody.
Why you not go ask?
Because it's not.
Can you imagine?
Excuse me. As a grown-up lady, which I knew that definitely you must have had an ex. I said, ask you if you have dated somebody. Can you listen to yourself?
You not go ask.
I can't ask.
You don't want to know how many men I have slept with.
Why
you don't want to know how many men have bought those gold wristwatches
I
wear.
Heartbreak.
No, you need to know. You need to get it down.
Okay.
I don't understand why he would say he's not interested in knowing.
Okay, what you put me in my early grave? Serious? It can't work for you.
Then that means he's scared. Insecurity is the problem here.
So, Swagalicious Princess Annabelle.
Yes.
What would you tell people in this condition? Would you tell them to keep up with their communication, with the communication they're having with their ex, or would you, advise them to stay away for healthy relationship purposes? What's your take on
both
that?
of them could be healthy. Mm-hmm. It just depends on the kind of healthy you're talking about. He started by saying it's not healthy for him, and I'm saying it's healthy because of the kind of communication you're having to keep up with your ex. Mm-hmm. Do you understand how healthy, how reasonable is your ex or the communication you're having with that person? Okay. So saying entirely you want to cut off a healthy conversation that could even make me better than who I was or who I am presently, for me, it's a no-no. I'll keep in touch with my ex as long as the conversation is healthy. Okay. So if you have a relationship that has ended well, there was no abuse of any kind, it's a wonderful relationship, and something had to happen for that relationship to end, and then you move on to the next person, please do not disrespect your partner. But as long as relationship or the conversation is healthy, there's no sexuality, there's no what kind of insult or anything, and it's helping you become a better version every time, go ahead. You're doing nothing wrong. It is you first before any other person. You first.
And Mr. Chinedu,
you first.
Do you think that you first is not selfish? Trying to keep in touch with your ex and considering yourself alone without the feelings of your present partner.
She herself knew the truth. You say you first. You did not even consider the feelings of your partner. That is even the problem. Before you must have considered yourself, you should have asked yourself one question. If my partner is okay with this, if your partner is not okay with it, I don't think you should continue with it. Okay. Are you getting me? Okay. So that is just the truth. I don't think.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chinedu. Thank you, Swagalicious Princess. I don't know if I should call you the controversial princess. And so that would be